Idris. I am a Nigerian from Kwara State, living down in Lagos. Don't mind my voice, it is AI generated voice. Let's learn programming called HTML now.
Okay. Um, this class is all about familiarization of the elements I talked about in my previous lesson. So when you look at all the letters, all the words that we have there in red color, they are referred to as elements. Actually, they are not elements per se, they are tags. But for the purpose of this class, we will refer to them as elements. So what make them to be tag and what made them to also be elements, I will be explaining that to you in the next class. So let's start. The doc type HTML declaration defines that this document is an HTML5 document. Before we have HTML5 documents, we already had HTML4 documents and the lower versions. So the one we are using today to design our website and every other thing on website is HTML5 document. The next one is HTML. The HTML element is the root element of an HTML page. Then we have the head. The head element contains meta information about the HTML page. So what do we refer to as meta information? Meta information is about the page itself, such as its title, its description, keyword, author, and more. This information is not displayed directly on the page, but is used by search engine browsers and other web crawlers to understand the page content, context, and relevance. So that is why we don't really need to bother ourselves about the meta of meta information in HTML page. So let's move on to the title. The title element specifies a title for the HTML page, which is shown in the browser's title bar or in the page tab. So when you open your website, if you look at the bar, it will bring out the name of the company there. So the title bar, it is what generates that name of the company to be displayed on that web page. Then let's move on to the body. The body elements define the document's body and is a container for all the old contents such as heading, paragraph, images, hyperlinks, tables, lists, etc. Then the next one we have the H1 element. H1 element defines a large heading. So H1 elements, when we talk about a large heading, we are talking about, if we look at the top of this page, we will see example explained. That example explained can be either H1 or H2 or H3. But the purpose of H, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, is to provide you with a large heading. So the larger, the lower the number. If H1 is larger than the H2, H2 is lower than the H3. When we get to that, I will be giving you more information as regards to that. Now, let's move on to the P, the last one. The P element defines a paragraph. So all we have here, if you look under the example explained, under the H element we have at the top, everything we have here, they are referred to as a P elements. They were made possible to be seen the way it's appear here through the work of P elements. So this is just the familiarization process. And in my next class, I will be explaining to you the elements, the connection between the elements and the tag. Thank you. God bless you.